Uh, Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Divya Madam, for inviting me and giving me this opportunity. So, hello, everyone. As you heard, I'm Apurva from St. Louis, and I have been practicing this meditation from around past 6 years, and have seen a lot of changes. Once I came into meditation. Earlier, I used to think this meditation is not for me. It is for elders, and I don't know much about meditation. Since childhood, I always thought, there are only two types of benefits with the meditation. One is it improves your concentration, and the second thing is it helps you to calm down. But after coming and joining these sessions and all, there are 100 plus benefits, in this meditation. And when I heard others sharing their experience, how they heal themselves, it truly inspired me and motivated me to continue this practice. And I healed myself. I was suffering from low hemoglobin levels, and I used to take iron pills for quite some years. And once I started practicing this meditation, my levels always they are good, and I stopped taking any medication. And also I used to suffer from vertigo since childhood. If I drive or any high places or anywhere, it used to fatigue me, and I used to feel nervous and anxious kind of things. But that naturally went away with this meditation. So even I didn't realize that unless I went for a trip for Colorado Springs, and there I realized I don't feel these symptoms or sensations anymore. I can freely go anywhere and enjoy myself. So these two things, gave me a belief that yes, this meditation truly heals you. And apart from that, being more confident in a day-to-day life, at workplace, or how I respond to things, they all shifted along, and it improved my relationships with everyone around my home or with friends and everyone. So definitely this meditation, truly changed me inside out. And I'm truly grateful for all my masters, Dr. G.K. Sir and Chandrapal Sethi Sir, with whose guidance and support I could able to come so far. So I just wanted to share about relationships because it's an important topic, right? Uh, we all are into some other relationships since childhood with our parents or with our brothers and sisters or our family. And as we come out with our surroundings, our neighbors, at workplace or at school, everywhere we have a lot of relationships that we maintain, and we interact with them each and every day. So this is very important aspect how we, react or how we respond or how we handle these things. Many relationships are very good. We are very happy with people, to interact with them, to stay uh, with them or to talk to them. But sometimes, we feel, okay, I'm not comfortable with that person, or I'm not comfortable with how they react or what they talk. So there are many challenges that we go through. So before we think, it's different, but once we come into meditation, once we understand that everything happens for a reason, whomever we meet, so there is a reason with that person. And based on our thoughts and emotions, we attract them, the person or the situation or whatever is happening. So let's understand more about this. So let me share some slides. So as I said, heal your relationships. So it's very important, right? Because we carry a lot of things, a lot of subconscious programming since childhood. So that sometimes it does affects us. Even though we meet a person for few times, we just make an opinion or judgment about themselves. Okay, this person is like that, or he is behaving a certain way. And since then, we behave in that way, thinking, okay, he is like that, right? If someone does one time anything wrong or something, based on that, our actions change, how we think about them or how we treat about them. So it's not that every time it has to repeat, but based on few things, we just make a opinion or judgment. And since then, we always, suffer inside, or we try to react or respond in a certain way. We truly become a different person. We are not that actual person, but based on things and situations, we always try to change. But the main thing we need to understand is relationships are mirror of our own self. It's based on our thoughts, our outer world, our outer situations, whatever we are attracting. It's based on our inner thoughts, what we have been acquiring, right? How our programming is there, or how we might be, we have thought about it in a certain way, right? We always think, okay, I don't have enough friends, or I'm not good at these things. So based on whatever thoughts we have, we attract those situations, or the person behaved in a certain way because we have manifested that. So when we practice this meditation, it helps us, to be aware and reflect on our own thoughts or in our inner world, and it, and slowly overcome whatever limiting thoughts or limiting beliefs that we had, and we can heal our relationships in a better way. So every person, reflects as a part of us. It's just we who have manifested them. So many times, we may come home late, or it might be a busy day, and we are already irritated with many things at the workplace or something, and we just come home and we expect people are in our home to, treat us well, or react in a good way. But because we are thinking our thoughts are in that way, the other person also reacts in such a way, then we get anger on them and we think, okay, everywhere this is happening to me. It's just that we are carrying that emotions, because we who created that situation, because of us the other person is behaving in that way. So it's very important for us to understand this, right? It's always us. Based on our thoughts, we are mirroring them, or we are attracting that person to behave in a such way. Whenever you see like this, okay, you are too much irritated, or with the same person it's happening again and again, right? It might be at a boss or a spouse at home. So instead of running away from them, try to understand what is in me that I couldn't change. Why did this happen? Is there anything in me that I should correct it? Or did I do anything wrong because I attended the situations? So when we think and respond to that, or when we reflect on our own self, then automatically the person or the situation will definitely change. Their behavior will change towards us. If instead that we just try to escape from that, then we may get the same things repeatedly coming to us in a multifold in some other place or with some other person. So instead of escaping, it's always good to you know think and heal that. What is that happening? Should I change myself, or should I change what I'm talking or the way I'm thinking? It's always good to reflect on us, right? See, emotional trigger shows in a pattern. Because if someone says something, because we are already programmed in such a way, immediately triggers happen. Even when we are meditating also. If someone says something or someone does, immediately the triggers comes, because it's already there. We are programmed, right, based on situations or different kinds of people since childhood. We have seen that. So immediately the triggers come. But with meditation, it helps us how we can control that, how our, instead of reacting, right, we can try to respond to that person. We can be good to them, right? Even though they did something to us, we can react in a good way instead of getting the triggers. So truly we identify why I'm attracting the same thing from different kinds of people. So is it something in me that I need to change, right? It's always important. Unless we heal that, we cannot, improve our relationships with anyone. The situations keep on coming, it keeps on triggers with us. If we try to stop talking to that person, the same thing may come from some other person, or we get triggered with anyone. It's not about the person. It's just about, you know, in us that we need to change. It might be our emotions, or how we deal things, or what we think about it, or how we, think about it. So always try to take it from your side, not the other person. We always think, every time it's others' fault. They are doing this to me, or she is doing this to me. It's not, friends, like that. It's just based on how we think. The other person it just triggers us because it's there within us. As we heal ourselves, these all things will get disappear, and the same person will come in a different way. And when we interact with them, we feel happy. We think, okay, situation change. He's behaving in a good way. He's not the old person anymore. I'm feeling happy to talk with him. so that changes will come slowly. So as we said, the outer world projects our inner self. We always, think how we feel. It might be about money or person or place, anything. Many times, our relationship with money also. We think, okay, I don't have enough money or I don't feel abundant. If we give something to anyone, just think, are you giving it happily or you think of lack? Okay, if I give this, I don't have enough left for me. So if you're thinking in that way, it could be just in money you're thinking in that, but it will affect in all other things. How you, talk to them or how compassionate you are, it can affect in all other things. We could think, okay, in just money, I'm thinking in that way, but it's not about others. But that emotion is there within you, that lack is there. So you feel lack in every relationship. So it happens in that way, right? So we need to understand from where it is coming. So it can shape anywhere, it can affect any other relationship. So it's very important to identify from where this is coming, where I'm feeling lack or where I'm not happy. So what is that is affecting me? So once we understand, it shapes everything and it can reflect. So it's very important to understand what are my thoughts, what are my actions. And when you are alone, just think, what kind of thoughts you are getting. Are you empowered with your thoughts or are you at low emotions or feeling guilt or shame? How you think about yourself. Many times we think, okay, I always think good about others, but are we truly thinking good about our own self? Are we happy with our own self? It also, matters, right? When we are low, when we are not happy with ourselves, how can you expect the other person to be good to you? Or how can you expect the other person to behave with you in a certain way? Unless you like yourself, unless you are happy with yourself, the same thing, it reflects from the other person. When you start appreciating yourself, when you start loving yourself, so slowly the other people also will start appreciate you. They behave good to you. Just so we need to understand about our own self and try to be good to our own self, right? It shapes us. Then you can see a lot of difference in how every situation changes in a good way for us. And the most important thing is forgiveness. It's very hard to forgive someone. Many times, when you think, okay, it's because something I have thought in this way, that's why it happened. So many situations, it might be that you didn't do anything, but still you're the other person or things come in a way, they start disturbing you or you feel pain or something happens to you. Then just forgive that person. Just think, out of ignorance or they are not that evolved. That's why they are behaving in a certain way. Even if you didn't do anything, you are right in your place, but still things are happening. So just forgive them. It's not, that they are wrong or you are wrong. It's just to free yourself from that. We forgive people to make ourselves happy. We are no longer carrying that memory with us. We are free from that memory. So many times when we complain, when we judge, we are keep on storing that memory within ourselves. Each and every time we talk to people or we mention about the same situation, what happened, or we always tell, right? We share things with our friends and family. When we say, okay, this person did this thing to me, he is bad, or this, that, the more we say that, the more we repeat the same thing, we are giving more and more negative energy to that, right? We are adding that. So based on that, what happens? We are keep on storing that same memory and we are not coming out of it. So it stops us from progressing. It stops us from improving a relationship. And the second thing, so as we store that emotion more and more, so we attract the similar situations even more. So in everywhere we go or every people we meet, we keep on getting the same thing because we are thinking in that way. So to come out of the two things, one is to come out of that memory and to stop attracting the same things again and again. So we need to forgive people. It truly helps us, not the other person. By forgiving, we are not becoming small or less before the other person. It's just we are becoming free from that. We are happy. So whenever we meet that other person, next time we are not carrying any of this memory. We are just being the new person. But when you meet them, you might be careful. Okay, this last time he did this, so this time I'll be careful when I interact with them. But other than that, you're not thinking, okay, I won't talk to him, or I'm not comfortable, when he's there or the person is there. I won't go if he's coming to this event. So we don't do any of these things. It just we are aware. Okay, this had happened. I forgive him, that person. I'm free out of that. And whenever I meet, I just be careful that okay, the same thing, it will not repeat. I won't allow the other person to hurt me again. So we are aware and conscious about that. But other than that, we are just free and we can freely move in their presence. So it truly helps us, coming out of that pattern. So forgiving anyone is very important. So many times we think, okay, I forgive people. It's just we say, to show or to to prove that okay, I have forgiven that person. I don't carry any more grudges about them. But we don't really do that from our heart. It just we say in words. But actually, when we do it from our heart, you feel a lot of difference. When we practice this meditation, we go into that heightened emotion. We feel more empathy and compassionate that we can forgive the other person naturally. It's not in words, but in actions also, we actually forgive them and we no longer carry that judgment or that beliefs about them. So meditation will truly help you in this. How we think, our emotional, behavior, everything, we can feel the difference when we practice this meditation. Even, many relationships earlier, I used to struggle with my, in-laws or various things. But after this meditation, I can forgive them and I can feel happy and I can talk to them. Earlier, I used to avoid them, whenever they call. I was not comfortable speaking to them. But now I don't carry any things. I just be free myself and I speak normally. And slowly I have seen, their behavior change towards me. So when we forgive it just for our own, good, not for the other person. So relationships are the teachers, you know, they always teach us, okay, in which area or where we are lagging, where we need to reflect on ourselves. Unless we change our inner world, we cannot, change the outer world, right? It might be, with anyone, how you heal. So just if anything is happening, just, praise that person, thank you. Because of them, you have learned, okay, you are having this kind of emotion in you, or you are having this kind of programming. That's why these persons are coming into your life. They're actually teaching you for your own good, to change yourself, to heal yourself. So be grateful to the other person instead of, blaming or judging them. When we accept, okay, this is happening for my own good, I just accept and I surrender. And I learn from that why it's happening, where I need to improve, or where I need to correct myself. So when we change that, then everything will change automatically. So just, whatever is happening, right? Just accept in that way. So everything is teaching. Every person we meet, there is some purpose why we meet them, why things happen. Earlier it is different, but when you come into meditation, this journey, right? Everything happens for our own good. Every day, we heal, we try, we do a lot of new things, and every situation comes to our, to heal us, to make us into a good person, to move us into the next level in this journey. So just accept and trust this process. So the right state of being changes everything. So many times, because of our low emotions and our thoughts, we attract many things. When we are in a good state, when we are in a heightened state of emotions, right, everything changes. So it's very important to check, okay, which state are you in? Are you in a low state or are you in heightened emotions? By regularly practicing gratitude, by maintaining a journal or writing things, what good things happen to you, being more compassionate, or practicing the heart elevation process, where you just sit and remember any good things that happened to you. And when you raise your vibration, then automatically the things attract, and you attract the right people in your life. All these unnecessary things will dissolve and all the good things start happening to you. So it's up to you how you want to see yourself. It's just based on your emotions and thoughts. So when you improve yourself, when you think in a positive way, then things start happening in that way. So you can manifest the right things in your life. So as you see here, so yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, I want to change myself. So we always think I'm right, the other person is wrong. But when you understand, when you get the right wisdom, when you evolve, when your consciousness grows, right, you think it's not the other person, it's inside me that I need to change. Once we change, everything around us will shift. And work as a spiritual experience. See, when we interact with more and more people, right, then how we deal things, it will truly shift us. When we do spiritual service, when we meet a lot of people, you know, when they share their things, what they are going through in their life, we always think, okay, I'm only, struggling. Everything happens to me. All other people are good around me. They are enjoying their life. They are so happy. We think in that way. But when we meet people, when we interact, when we do service, we understand that there are a lot of people, other people, they are struggling in their life. They are having more challenges than us. Then we feel grateful for what we have, how they are facing things and all. Sometimes we unnecessarily based on our thoughts, we just everything is good around us, but we just feel in that way and attract things, and again we go into the same state again and again. But when we interact with people, when we see things outside also, we learn a lot. Okay, we understand it's not for me. Everyone faces these challenges. Everyone has issues in relationship. It's just how we take it or how we respond to that. That is very important, right? There might be any situation, but based on our thoughts, okay, the other person might be wrong, but we can be more empathic to them. We can have a kind words to them, right? It's not necessarily if they are saying something bad about that, we also add and we also say some bad words to them. We can be good to them, we can be kind to them, and automatically after a few interaction the person will change, because we have respond in a good way, that we automatically change in that other person. He will think, okay, even though I'm doing this, they are being good to me. Automatically the change will come and the person will start behaving in a good way with us. And keep space for unknown things, right? See, there are ultimate lot of possibilities around us. So we just don't manifest things for us, right? We always manifest good job or whatever we want, materialistic things. In the same way, based on our thoughts, we manifest things. We manifest the situations or the people, right? If sometimes you don't know anything, just be positive. Just think, okay, everything is possible. If today I'm suffering, or today the situations are not good, or things are not working according to me, it will change. These things will pass on and everything will happen in the right way. Just keep that positive hope and things will happen. Instead, okay, nothing works for me and it happens to me in that way. Don't think in that way, right? Don't think negative way. Be positive and automatically everything will change. Letting go, right? We always keep the same thing, repeating the same thing again and again. We don't let go people or let go things. Once you start letting go, it will come in a good way back to us, right? It might be emotions or anything, or the judgments or whatever opinions we kept about people. We should let go, and every day we should be a new person. When we try to practice this slowly, you can see a lot of difference. It's everything about us, right? Once we change ourselves, once we change everything inside us, then definitely the outside world and what we are facing, everything will change in a good way for us. So it's not always the other person or other things, it's just we. If we are true to ourselves, if we love ourselves, if we are kind to ourselves, then definitely everything will change. The person, the behavior, the places. There might be some family member or some colleague at workplace, right? If he is bothering you, keep on bothering you, but still you are open to possibilities, still you're kind and good. Slowly it might happen if you increase your vibration. So without doing anything, the person might get transferred to some place or he might get another good job and he'll just leave from there. He won't be in your life anymore. Instead, if you say, okay, this person is like that, if you keep on blaming, then you're still attracting the same person and he'll be there in your life and the things keep on repeating. So just let go and, open for the possibilities. So friends, the key takeaway is all relationships mirrors what is inside you. So it's just we who need to be changed, right? And shifting within through meditation and awareness, life transforms. So as you practice this meditation, you overcome your limiting beliefs, your thought patterns, or your subconscious programming. Everything gets changed and you become the new person. And you are more aware of your thoughts, how you behave, or what are your actions. So, so that you attract the right things in your life. Even though something happens, right? You can handle in a better way. You can respond in a good way. So with this, I conclude this. I hope this was helpful. So friends, let's go into the meditation and we can discuss, or if you have any questions, we can discuss after that.